Government shutdown of 2025 is now over. Here is a quick recap of how it came to an end. The Senate recently approved a bipartisan deal which included a full-year funding package for certain agencies and a continuing resolution, a CR, extending funding for other parts of the government until January 30th, 2026. Some moderate Democrats broke ranks and voted with Republicans to reach the 60-vote threshold. The House, which returned to session on November 12th, voted and passed the Senate-approved bill to reopen the government. The bill was sent to the President, who signed the government funding bill into law. Fortunately, this manufactured crisis, totally created by Senate Democrats, has come to an end. And kudos to the 8 Democrats who voted with Republicans to reopen the government. Lucky for them, and for us, that 2 of the 8 are retiring, and none of the other 6 are up for re-election in 2026. This took the pressure off of them and allowed them to vote their conscience as opposed to voting along party lines for fear of being primaried or losing cushy committee assignments. Which begs the question, is it time for legislators to be term limited just as the president is term limited? Maybe it is. Because as we just saw with the 8 Democrats who crossed party lines, when a legislator does not have to worry about being re-elected, and they wouldn't have to be if they are term limited, then they usually tend to do the right thing for the people who voted for them and sent them to Congress in the first place.
My signature, the federal government will now resume normal operations, and my administration and our partners in Congress will continue our work to lower the cost of living, restore public safety, grow our economy, and make America affordable again for all Americans. Again, costs are way down. Energy is way down. Gasoline is at $2.50 a gallon versus $4.70 for the Democrats. And we think we're going to hit pretty close to $2 a gallon. That's like a really massive tax cut. It's the equivalent of that.